What could be a dramatic fight.
Okay, gentlemen, I'll give you instruction in the dressing room. I want a good, clean fight. Listen to my commands, shake hands, and await the bout.
Will Lewis try to jump on Klitschko early on? He's been very, very aggressive usually when he's fought big men. Looking for that right hand straight away. Klitschko with his awkward but sometimes effective style gets in with a right hand as they work in close. Two juggernauts in a head-on collision here. Klitschko started well, but can Lewis get his jab going? Oh, there's a big right hand from Klitschko. He's fast with it as well.
Yeah, that's the danger for Lewis. Lewis is trying to get that jab working. He's pushed the head back of Klitschko a couple of times.
Well, there might be ring rust. Over a year out of the ring, it's the longest break in his career between fights. Taking this at 2 weeks' notice and gets it with the right hand, and Lewis wants to hold. He's hurt by that. He wanted to hold. Klitschko has got him a bit wobbly here. Lewis is in trouble here in round two. Did he say something to Klitschko on the inside there?
He seemed to smile and say something, but he definitely got hurt.
Can Lewis turn this around again? He's hit with the right hand. Well, we feared this might happen when we saw the way, but there's a left jab of some authority. Stopped him in his tracks. It was a heavy, heavy shot. Best yet from Lewis. But Klitschko comes back again, and Lewis, his defense looks a bit leaky tonight. The longer this goes, it won't get any easier. Another right hand and another one from Klitschko, who looks the boss at the moment. But you never know. This is the kind of fight where one punch could turn the whole thing around.
Well, Lennox is trying to take the fight to Klitschko, but he's walking on the punches as he comes forward.
Klitschko got there with a left hook as well. Lewis is trying to gamble with big shots. He's forgotten the jab, and he's leaving himself really open. He just looks a shadow of himself at the moment. Where's that authority and sharpness? Dr. Iron Fist, as he's known. He's beginning to show why in here. And now Lewis goes for it. Is he going to show championship quality here with an all-out attack?
Well, Lewis should have forgotten more than Klitschko's ever known, so he's got to try and do something special here.
And there's a cut now by Klitschko's left. As he turns around, Klitschko is cut by the left eye.
Good work with the jab from Klitschko.
There'll be tremendous excitement in the city square in Kiev, where I think 100,000 people were planning to gather to watch this. But Lewis isn't done with yet. Not quite.
This is better from Lewis. Looks strong and forceful as he backs Klitschko up behind that jab.
The cut's bad. He's blinking away the blood. Klitschko, it's a problem. We thought it might be dramatic. It is. He's got a real problem with that cut, Glenn.
He has, and we know he doesn't react well when he's injured. Quit the last time he's only lost on an injury.
Well, he's going to have to show the criminal mentality tonight. He surely wouldn't quit in this situation, getting the better of things. Now Lewis starts to find the range with that jab. Is Klitschko going to be discouraged by the injury?
Well, Lewis is getting the better of this round. That solid jab, backing Klitschko up.
There's the jab again. Is there a turning of the tide in this round with the cut? He walked onto a right hand, Lewis, but walked straight through it, surprisingly.
The left hand is down from Lewis. He can't afford to gamble too much.
The cut's a terrible mess.
But I think that cut has worried Klitschko.
He looks dispirited all of a sudden. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, a horrible gash, which might signal the end of the fight. Is he going to be able to carry on with that?
Big right hand from Lewis.
who's mauling Klitschko as they work in close. There's no knockdown there. He missed with the left hand. Oh, and Klitschko then looked as if he tried to kick Lewis while on the floor. Lewis picks him up. Extraordinary. And the crowd burst into applause. Round 5. This is the round that Emmanuel Stewart, the trainer of Lewis, predicted a finisher.
Lewis looking for the uppercut.
Good left hand from Lewis, turned the punch cleverly. But Klitschko's been used to going long distances in his recent fights. 6 out of the last 7 have gone at least 9 rounds.
Well, he's loading up an awful lot, Lennox. That'll take a lot more out of him as he hammers that body.
Well, he's hitting about a dozen shots to the rib cage.
Klitschko is taking the punches that Lennox throws quite well.
Showing good boxing ability as well. Klitschko is just caught there by a right hand. Luckily, it just seemed to glance off the temple rather than catch him flush. The cut's worse again for Klitschko.
Good jab from Lennox there.
Well, Lewis fought well for the last 20 seconds of the round, but Klitschko breathes heavily as he goes back to the corner, and his face is a mess. Is there a cut on the cheek as well, or is that just the blood from the eye?
I think the cheek's cut as well, Ian.
Another gash.
All around that left eye is swollen and cut.
Just to clarify the cuts rule, if it is deemed that the cut was caused by a punch and Klitschko can't go on, Lewis would be champion. They wouldn't go to the scorecards. It's a bit complicated, and we'll kind of cross the bridge if and when we have to get to it.
Well, it is a terrible injury, both above and below that eye. But his temperament's been good, Klitschko. He's kept it together.
The crowd in this $375 million arena sense a possible shock. Are we watching the final scenes of Lennox Lewis's 3rd reign as world heavyweight champion? Our American TV colleagues have it closer, with Klitschko only a point ahead. Good shots again from the Ukrainian. Klitschko says he learned things even on the set of Ocean's 11, where both these two fighters were involved. Just being around Lewis, he sensed weaknesses about him. He studied him, fought the fight 1,000 times in his head. Oh, what an uppercut from Lewis! Absolute peach, but Klitschko took that too without going down. That was right out of the textbook from Lennox.
That was really the punch of the fight. Uppercut.
That might have been a fight-ending punch on another night. But Klitschko's showing his bottle here, isn't he, now?
He really is. He's took some good shots, but he's still trying to work hard.
Worth reminding ourselves that in his last fight, Vitaly Klitschko was the first man to stop the durable Larry Donovan of the heavyweight league. I think that uppercut has caused blood from Klitschko's mouth as well. He must be very, very uncomfortable in there. Gashes all over the place. And Klitschko looks strong as he bulls Lewis back across the ring. Not too worried if he has to use arms, elbows, anything. But I think Lewis tonight might have met someone who's as physically strong as him.
Yeah, I think that might be true. And if he is, Lennox will be feeling it more.
Oh, there's the uppercut again from Lewis, who is showing some championship quality because he's tired, but this is not a fighter at his peak anymore.
You got to get out and get it out.
Having a look at the damage at Klitschko's eye.
They've stopped the fight, and they're going to declare Lewis the winner.